credit to Montana State. They played better than us today. I need to do a better job of getting our team in a position. We thought we had a plan to break the press, had to change some personnel. As soon as we changed personnel at the front of the press, changed how we were going to attack in the half court. And Montana State's relentless. And Trish has done such a good job of getting those kids to play super hard and have very active hands and just attack. And it's hard. We have some kids that this is their first time. And again, I'm never making an excuse, but you play any game without your primary ball handler, it hurts. You play this game without your primary ball handler, it's pretty daunting. But again, liked our plan, had to make some changes, led to some tweaks on the back end of our offense that made us a little bit inefficient. And again, when they snowball you with some turnovers and with offensive rebounds, they're really, really good. As evidenced by, again, I'd feel worse if they hadn't just done this to somebody else that's a pretty good team a week ago. Yeah, I believe in our team. That's what you're never going to get me to say otherwise. I'm going to relentlessly believe in our team until there's no more days left. We'll show up tomorrow and get after it and prepare for a chance to get off the snide on Monday. Yeah, our group's got to start winning. Our group's going to turn the corner. I'll never believe anything otherwise.
You know that's what Montana State wants to do. So at the beginning, though, what was the thing that eluded you guys while they were? I mean, I think they forced 14 turnovers in the first 6 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, we wanted to take it out and try to change the matchup. We wanted to take it out with different people so we could be set with how we wanted in the half court, and we just really struggled to get it entered with what we had at the top of that press break. I don't know that it was a planned thing. I thought they played with great energy, and we had some people that again I made the decision to put people in positions they hadn't been in, hoping it would be successful, and it wasn't. So obviously, that comes back to me.
Second quarter, you made some defensive adjustments, so it looked like you shifted into a zone, and they missed like 14 straight shots. So what helped buoy you guys during that stretch?
Well, it gets them to stop driving the ball a little bit. Don't want to give away all the secrets, but no, I thought our zone was great in the second quarter. Gave us the chances had we made some buckets to get it under 10, which I think would have helped us a ton mentally. Didn't happen. They closed with a couple buckets, so they were up 15. Even the start of the third, we were able to get some stops there. Early in the third, had it to 16, missed a couple layups. Again, if you can just get a little bit of doubt to creep in, you can help yourself. But we missed a couple, and then they came down and they got too comfortable against our zone, and we had some kids in different spots, and they buried a couple threes, and next thing you know, it goes from 16 to 25, and then they feel really good. The route was on.
What's kind of your message, Nate, after this? Because there's obviously, I guess, 13 Big Sky games left to play. So, is that kind of what the message is after a game like this when it's a tough road loss?
Number one message, and this was just for me personally, is I refuse to ever feel like this in this building again. So whatever we have to do to fix it, we're going to, because we will not feel like this in this building or in any building ever again. So that was my first message. But my second message is, if you don't still relentlessly believe that this team can accomplish something, leave whatever doubts you have here. You get a chance. If you didn't grow today, grow tomorrow. And just keep focusing on the process of getting better and relentlessly believe in yourself, in the people that have your back, and in your teammates. But it doesn't work to go. It doesn't work to go feel bad about it. It doesn't work to go and again, this is for myself as well. It doesn't work to go make excuses. What works is having self-awareness, honestly assessing what you did well, what needs to get better, and going to work on those things. That's what works in life, in basketball. And so it's just, hey, and again, we had this talk, this is what happened, this is what changed, this is why it felt clunky. Right? That's on me. That's something we got to get better at. But looking, again, we talked a lot about, we got to take care of it. We got a defensive rebound. Those things didn't happen. How can you have the maturity to self-assess and be like, oh, I wasn't great at that. And don't let somebody, again, my wife and my daughters are going to try to tell me that everything's all right and I'm the best coach in the world. I'm not. I got to get better. And so everyone in their life has people that are going to tell them, no, you're fine. It's this. It's. And until you can sit down and just be like, nope, I got to get better at this, it doesn't get better. But I think we're close. And that's what I told them. Coming into today, even fighting uphill with some personnel, missing some personnel, I still think we're close. I think this team is going to go on a run. I'll never stop believing that.
Coach, on film and I guess in person today, what have you seen from MSU side in terms of how maybe Taylor Cherrick has developed from just a very, active defensive player.
Yeah.
Now she's helping lead this team in scoring. Like, what have you seen in terms of like how to combat that?
Combat that? I don't know. I mean, she's become, again, I'm not going to, if I had to vote for the league MVP right now, I could tell you who I'd vote for. Like, and that's a credit to her, right? She, again, you hit it on the head. She was always somebody who was a great athlete, a great defender, super active, and she's become a much more complete player. Like her ability to shoot. I mean, 2 for 5, which now makes her, 11 for 22. She's shooting 50% from 3 in league play. So it's pretty good for anyone, let alone somebody who's as athletic as her. But credit to her and the work she's done to feel comfortable shooting the basketball, to go along with her. She's somebody who really gets after it. It's early. There's a lot of season left for us, for them, for everyone. But she's playing like somebody who's going to be in contention for the league MVP right now.
Do you have an assessment on Mac and when, if there's a timeline on that at all?
Greg, I wish I was smart enough to comment on anything medically, but that's not a strength of mine. I'm good at cribbage though. I'm good at that. There's not many strengths I have, but I mean, when they tell me she's all right, when she feels comfortable coming back, is when she'll play. Until then, we have her back and want her to feel comfortable with what's going on and feel good about coming back. Like, I hope sooner rather than later, but ultimately that's going to be a decision for trainers and doctors and Mac herself to feel comfortable about coming back.
When you look at minutes distribution in this game, I see your top 7 all played 22 or more. All 10 of MSU's played between 15 and 22. Is that tough to contend with?
Yeah, I think that's honestly just a stylistic difference.
Sure.
Like Tom Thibodeau was a great coach in the NBA, and they played 40. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's just an area where there will always be a contrast between me and Coach Benford. One of many. Like, I'm somebody that will probably always have our top 7 play a ton of minutes. Like, that's just who I am. She's going back to she's somebody who rotates, and with their style of play, probably need to. With our style of play, when we're really good, it's not necessarily something we need to do because we're not going to pick you up and run up and down and do all those things. So I don't know. Like I said, I think obviously it helps them in their style of play. I don't know that it's this thing that I necessarily think a ton about there, just because stylistically, again, only reason I know is because we talked about it this summer. Like, our top 5 down the stretch last year in the final 9 games played more than any other top 5. Our top 4 played more than any other top 4. Our top 3 played more than any other top. Like, our kids who earn the right to start and play a lot. That's just who we are.